lookup tables. The lookup tables are things like capacity, wife, husband, president, vice president. Those are pre-populated for you. You might add some, or might add a few, but there's a pretty extensive list in here. If you don't like the way some things are listed in here, or if you think it's spelled wrong, whatever, then you can actually just select one and edit it down here. As soon as you put a space in, then the edit light will do. And once you push the edit light, then that's going to change throughout the entire software for every time you use Active Maintenance Manager. So be careful with the edit and be careful with remove. If I use the Maintenance Manager 2,000 times in this software and I remove it, then it'll be removed 2,000 times on those different field sheets. So be real careful with the remove button. I would say once it's in there, don't remove it. Only edit it uh, if you find that it's misspelled. The ones that we have in here probably are not more likely are not misspelled. Courts, that's not pre-populated. There's only one in there for Adams County District Court. This is the way we put them in when we use them in our office. You can use any naming convention that you want. We do Arapahoe County, District Court. However you want to put them in, you're more than welcome to put them in that way. You can view the selected by double clicking it or highlighting and then selecting view, and you can edit this, and the address actually goes on the affidavit. Documents, this is where you would put summons and complaint and list all your papers. What we found is that it's easier and better, we think it looks better on the affidavit, to list all the papers separated by small case and put the papers in uppercase. Again, you have the opportunity to edit. I've taken the remove button away from here because we found that we were accidentally deleting papers, and then when we go back and look at them, what we would find is that we had to go back and look at the email and find what kind of papers we got. Instructions. This is just a couple examples of what we do in instructions, and you'll see this in the next video when we start talking about the heart of the system. Service method, again, this is all pre-populated. Most across the nation we use personal service at usual place of abode or usual place of business, and some places they put usual workplace, or I think that's how they list it. But if you don't like how it's personal service at usual workplace, if you don't like how it's listed, you're more than welcome to change it. Okay. Priority. These are just standard things. This is ASAP, closed out, hold, postal search. What we found is that we always tag if they're waiting for a postal search or they're waiting for a skip trace or we're doing investigation. We want to know where it is in our system. You can remove these if you'd like. You can add other ones. Plaintiff and defendant. Here's another list that's exhaustive. There's a lot of things that are listed in here. Basically, when you get onto the process entry form, you just start typing and it'll pre-populate, and if you get close you can hit the drop down and then select and just select it and pick up the next one. Services. When you do your setup, once you install the program, there's two things that you need to do. One, you need to come to services. This is where you set up your invoicing codes, the description, and the fee that you charge the client, and what you pay your server. In some situations, we don't pay our servers. For example, skip trace, ST is what we call it. We charge $75 for a skip trace, and the server pay on that is $0. So that's what it would look like. And you can add more than one at a time. You can just put stuff in, and then just add a new one, okay? And you can just keep going on and on. I'll remove these because I don't really want them in the database. I don't want them in the program. There you go. You'll see where that goes. Just so you know, under the system settings, the invoicing is set to default at net 30. Here's where you would put your company in, the company name. Put your company name, your tax ID, your zip code, licensing number if you have a license number, phone numbers, how you want to be contacted, and then the state authority. In the state of Colorado, it's Rule 4 that allows us to serve papers. If you want your name to show up on the affidavit, then select the name on affidavit. I would not mess with the notarized affidavit here. If you want your affidavit rearranged, customized, then when you purchase the software, we will customize your affidavits for you, as well as change your invoicing around if you'd like that, or add features to that. Other than that, we won't be doing any customization to the program for individual people. I'm going to try and keep it as how would you say it, the same across the board, but we will modify your reports. As far as reports are concerned, I'm working on the field sheet status. I don't like it, and the more and more I look at it, I just don't like it, so I'm going to change it. The pending field sheet report, and we'll send an update out once I get that done. The pending field sheet report will allow you to print or preview a report on any paper that is open, that's not been served. You can create a report on all the ones that are open. This is, I'll show you what it looks like. Well, it says none of them are open because they're all closed. There's only one case with 2 field sheets in it. But it allows you to print all the ones that are open, or preview all the ones that are open. It also allows you to sort them by client. If you leave it in client, it produces a different format of report, or you can actually select an individual client to run the report on. You can tell it to print all of them by compliance date, all of them by law firm that are open, and all of them by servers that are open. You can also apply filters and say, just show me all the ones that are open from May till now. From the beginning of May to the the 2nd or 3rd of June. Again, all of the reports throughout the program allow you to print them, or they allow you to preview. And from the preview screen, you can actually print them. One thing I wanted to show you real quick, when you select them from the menu here and you go roll over any of the links that are in the middle of the page, they tell you what they do. The field sheet list tells you that it will sort by or search by field sheet ID, client reference, case number, serve to person we're going to serve, the server, or the law firm. Where the cases will allow you to search by PSS Pro ID, case number, court, client reference, paralegal or individual, law firm or company. And that ends the video for PSS Pro version 3 overview.